MVP-pro.com. Have some playoff action this evening tonight, 2 a.m. Eastern, 9 Pacific. I got my man Knockout Joe with me. I'm MVP President Stymie. We are going to watch another playoff match here, a third of 4 opening round playoff games in the Knuckle Challenge Series. This match features Josiah Frost's Pax Romana against Mick Robb 35's Brittanny Privateers 2. So Skaven versus Lizards. And what do we got to say for opening remarks here? It looks like the Rats took a babe with some petty cash coupled with some treasury money. And that's what we know so far. And I believe they've either deferred or the Lizards won the toss. I'm not sure if that was expressed. But either way, it looks like the Lizards are going to start with the ball.
I mean, if the Lizards won, I can kind of see why they want the ball first. 7 armor value. It's crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Tasty.
Definitely.
Look, he's already got 3 minor blow guys with this big guy. So yeah, he's probably eager to punch somebody out. And the Skaven have a leader lineman. I don't see that.
They have some interesting players. Yeah, if you're looking at the skills, that leader lineman.
Skills.
They got a kicker.
Left him on the. Left him on the line too. Like
2 vermin with block mighty blow. That's interesting. Or with mighty blow rather. 2 storm vermin with mighty blow. He's got a wrestle AG5 gutter runner. Then a strip ball block gutter runner. Then a strength up.
Yeah, I know.
Block with horns gutter runner.
Yeah.
So that's effectively strength 4 on blitzes. Ridiculous. And then
for a movement 9, no, that's good.
Guard on the rat along with what else does he have on there? I don't know what those other icons mean. Maybe grab? I can't see what it is because
which ones?
The rat on the Roger. He's got guard.
Hey Jim, how many halflings does it take to change a candle in a lantern?
Well, they're very short. So
the rat ogre?
Yeah. He's got guard.
Oh, that's
and something else.
I think that's Juggernaut.
Juggernaut? Okay.
Yeah,
makes sense.
And that's the one that uses strength instead of agility for dodges.
Yeah, it's Juggernaut and guard. So he's got Juggernaut versus Romana. He's got mostly just block on his lizards. 1 with tackle, which should help him out. 2 with mighty blow on his Saurus. A couple diving tackle skinks. And then some sidestepping block skink.
Yeah, they got one. He's got a sneaky get.
He does like to foul. Frost does enjoy the foul.
Ooh. Well, that could be some fun opportunities. Although unfortunately he's not getting any good hits on the Skaven right now.
No, not turn 1. I mean, there's going to be plenty of time for banishing, but yeah, he needs to get these guys off the pitch quickly.
Oh, he's got a hit.
No need to be like that.
But it's time for his Cruxible to see what he can do.
Leader on alignment, that requires doubles, right? I'm assuming he didn't think there was any other valid skill to give him. Figure get the reroll free when he's on the pitch anyway.
Picked up the ball.
Easy pickup.
He's got a dunk and catch. It's kind of an interesting skill, but I didn't really see much of them running around with that.
You don't see a lot of throwing, really, where I think diving catch is going to come into play. But maybe for scattering, does diving catch come into play for that as well?
I think so. That passes. Kicked off. Oh, maybe he does.
You see him cage right up here. With a skink, half skink cage too. Doesn't get let down by his Crocs, which is nice. A nice.
Gets
really
armor.
nice. Just a stun, but
Just
nice.
stun.
But this
It's one less piece of wood, though.
Off
time.
quiet.
Yeah.
Funny anecdote, because Mick Robb is actually one of our French coaches, and he, of course, has the French localized version of the game. All his players are in French. I, however, thought that he had actually named all his players in French, being French, not that he just left the standard names for a Skaven team, which is what he did.
A blitz and nothing good out of it.
Nothing at all.
Nope. God, he didn't have too much luck on those pals though.
And it's important to note this is a matchup between a wild card and a division winner. The Privateers won their division. Pax Romana came in as the, I believe, second wild card in terms of press. Yes, because the Sticks and Stones were the first wild card, I think.
A little heartfelt story for those who are rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and they were, the Sticks and Stones are the third wild card, actually. That's right.
Oh,
So these
really?
they would place them at... That's right. The Slingers would end up being the first wild card, and they've advanced, taken down a division winner in Swole. So a division winner in Swole has gone down to in a wild card. A Goth Bondage Party in the top of the conference, top of the league. They're first place firmly. They crushed their first round matchup 3-1. Their team is stupid. I mean, stupid. Like they're heavy favorites to take the crown this year. But there's still a ton of teams, but they are kind of looked at like the New England Patriots right now.
Any given day, that dice roll can go against you.
Oh, that's right.
It's always that.
That's damn right. And it may, But they were a good team from last year. They made the East. Their record is like 14-2-2. I think we found out today, which is pretty good. And they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals last season to Swole. But now Swole's eliminated and they're still in, so I guess they got their just desserts.
Maybe they got the team that they knew that could try to take them out. But what's stopping them now?
Yeah, well, I mean, they didn't play a lot of these teams, but we got a Lizardman team, a Skaven team, a Norse team, and another Lizard team, and of course Slingers, the Undead team. They're still alive. So
the Undead team is stial alive.
Yeah, with 2 strength 6 mummies. So we got a Dark Elf team that's advanced to the second round, and a Undead team that's advanced to the second round. And all we have 2 Lizardmen and a Norse and a Skaven left in our playoffs. One of only 2 Skavens. The Mick Rob's been in pretty solid control of his division the whole season. Like he really hasn't been challenged much. He's got some ridiculous pieces because of it, because of some 3-4 touchdown games with the same piece.
That's
where's
pretty bad,
Yeah.
For anyone else who's fighting against him.
Yeah, this is Shirok. That's the guy who's this 38. He's gutter runner with the horns and the strength up. He's done most of the scoring. But that being said, that turn really wasn't. I mean, he kind of cut off his escape there, so he's kind of walled it off now. But I still think the right side of the field is open, and Skinks have all the mobility in the world. Even Saurus have decent mobility if they're not based.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, they do. You'd think with a Saurus, you don't think they would have that kind of movement.
No, but that's
you think yes. Next 6 can be sneaky,
Yeah, that's 8 with Go5 with GFIs. That definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely sneaks up on you. And he's free right now to reconfigure this cage using at least his Saurus and his Croxagore, and drop his Skink in the middle of it. And that is going to make it a lot harder for those rats to get in there, if that's what he chooses to do. But I don't see it not being what he chooses to do.
Unfortunately for the Reds, they don't have any kind of mutations.
Just the horns.
It's just the horns.
And even then, that's just going to make it a 1-1 situation. It's going to give me a strength 4, unless he's thinking about basing the 2 corners and then just going right into the skink and hoping for the agility dodge and getting in there and busting it up. Well, it looks like no bonehead tonight.
No bonehead.
At last, Saurus should be able to make the final corner of the cage, and
roast elf heart or big
he could stand up that Saurus, who now is effectively tying up 3 rats, at least for the moment. He chooses to do that, and then I don't know what you do. Obviously, you want to protect your skinks. So I don't think
Skink's the most important piece.
Yeah, I don't.
He might shoot. He might try and do a foul if he's feeling it with his sneaky get.
Oh, I forgot to mention, you have your stuff set to share, right? I didn't even ask.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't, and it creates hilarious situations.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure one of the viewers would have said something by now. We've got like 5 viewers, and one of them probably would have said, "Hey, idiot, it's not."
Oh, nice. They would just been like, "Hey, Stymie, you're just talking to yourself, man."
Right.
Are you okay? There's this place called like a house.
It is. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yes, everything's gonna be okay. They got this house that's all about like people who have like problems just for you, man.
Now the privateers might be suckering him here, because they don't want damage. They might be peeling back, doing a little Belichick action. Hope the Lizards score early, without any damage to your team. But he's got 3 reserves, so
he does.
You're gonna have to do a ton of damage, so it's almost like you can't count on that. See, that's my problem. I run a team where my main strategy is trying to get the numbers advantage and then winning. And then when I play an opponent with deep reserves where I don't get anybody off the pitch, I'm screwed.
Yeah, that's my idea with the zombie team, with the undead team. I just want to make sure I have plenty of reserves and hope to God all of them still stay up with their regeneration.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had regeneration screw me. In the first round of the Ronnie Rot, I went 0 for 5 on regenerations and got completely decimated in the first round against a Necro team.
Gets a roll with a movement. I'm surprised Rod M didn't activate. Usually you would see that.
Yeah, that's a coin flip, and ballsy too. But at least he maintains his tackle zones at least with wild animals. It's not like he's boneheading or anything.
Yeah, that's the good news. So he stopped the normal way to score a touchdown. So what do you think Frost is gonna do? Just bash his way through?
He's doing his typical. He's just doing rat screening, but it's not gonna be enough time if this is a strategy to stop the score. I think it's more so maybe he'll hope I don't make a mistake or the dice will go better for him. I don't know, because I feel like with the weapons he's got here, you can just slowly march down that field, and as long as you get some stuns and some knockouts along the way against AV7, then you're not in any rush. You certainly don't want to give the ball back to the Skaven with even 3 turns left, 2 turns left, even, and those Skaven will make.
Oh, he re-rolled it.
Yeah.
Damn, someone's thirsty and doesn't get the reward.
See, that's funny. Aggressive rerolls, I catch myself doing it all the time, and it's bad.
We all do. We really just want to kill that one skink that you just have a grudge against, because you know that's just going to come back and bite you in the ass.
For me, it's always my skill place. It's always my claw palm piece. Like, I want to reroll his pushes, because I feel like if I can, it's almost going to be a guaranteed removal. And then when it isn't, I'm like disgusted.
Damn. Especially such a stink piece. That's important because that's the source's own ways of moving the ball.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for him, Rob has still got 2 reserved.
Yeah, that's I think is really what's gonna kind of change the strategy up.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Blitz for Frost. It's dead.
Interesting if that's where he would place his blitz.
Yeah. I would think he would try and like maybe blitz to rattle you, maybe. I don't know.
What's he doing?
What is Frost doing? Is he gonna move back?
I'm thinking he's gonna try to stall out, knowing that he's too far upfield for the amount of turns he still has to go.
You thinking that he's just gonna try and stall, make sure he doesn't give Rob enough time to score?
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking he's doing that. And then maybe he's got his cage back there. Maybe he's gonna advance a fake cage to, hand off into. No, he's gonna foul.
He's fouling. What does this sneaky get? Let's see.
He's definitely gonna foul, but he's definitely moving his formation around to protect himself beforehand. Interesting. You see all types of strategy here in Enough Will Be Praised, and that's a good thing. But as one of our main commentators here, this has got me knocked for a loop. I don't think I pegged this strategy.
Maybe he's doing this to throw off his opponent. Maybe he's like, you don't know what's gonna happen. I'm about to fucking throw you a curveball the century.
Yeah, I mean,
look at this protection though. This everything.
He's fouling. It's happening.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He just took out his Muddy Blow Storm Vermin. AV allowance down. Oh man, it smashed his fucking ankle. Do you pop your apothecary that early? He's using his A-bow, and I don't believe he bought it. Oh! No Kaz.
Sent off. Ooh.
And the send-off. Was that his dirty player? Or a sneaky get, rather?
No, that was not. That was a diving tackle.
So at least it worked from the standpoint that Frost has now successfully burnt off his Mick Rob's apothecary, and he's got a Storm Vermin off the pitch, which conceivably he could have him off the pitch the entire first half, because it looks like he's gone into Uber Turtle with the plan of hopefully scoring on his turn 8, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's not. It was the fact that he lost a diving tackle, though, for that. I mean, for this kind of team, how bad the movement is. I don't know. Diving tackle.
It would be good to have against Skaven. Diving tackle seems like it would be a key skill. I agree. Oh, I think we're going to see a Horns blitz here. Get that. No, maybe not. He doesn't even need it because he's got 2 marks. So actually, a standard blitz with a strength 3 would give him 2 die there.
Yeah. Or you could just be marking.
Yeah,
just to make sure he just can't do anything.
Oh, this guy's got strength 2. So you worry, it's just almost smart though, because if the rats go full tilt back again, at him, he does have them all stacked up to prevent them, and they don't really have guard the rats in any significant capacity and it's already strength 4 they're dealing with to begin with, so they'd need to surround each Saurus with at least 2 or 3 rats. So, but
I need to start
they're gonna have to go downfield. So the other thing is, if you're the rats, just calm down, keep screening, because he's going to have to go downfield if he wants to score. And at some point, you're going to get an opportunity at the ball.
Maybe try a foul. Maybe see if you can get lucky enough and injure somebody.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the numbers. I would go after that Saurus up there. If you can start getting Saurus off the pitch, that's definitely going to open up your chances a little bit better.
Yeah. Less strength.
Ooh, he went for another movement wild animal. He just doesn't give a fuck.
But yeah, he doesn't really care. But the good news, at least it's nothing bad right now.
No, but his Rat Ogre is effectively out of the match for at least a turn again.
Yeah. Ooh,
he's got the block. Vorge.
Yeah, he just got the block.
No stun though. I think we'll see a foul here. I think it's possible.
I think it's too. Maybe.
No, the move back makes me think no, because otherwise you wouldn't do that because you'd want the plus.
Well, the only pieces he has available now is those gutter runners, and he ain't gonna.
They're too valuable to foul with. Yeah, they're too valuable.
Yeah. You need that. And he's keeping his strength 3 gutter runner safe.
No, the pitch is kind of all wide open here.
It is.
You can go. I could actually see them running towards that Rat Ogre because I mean that's obviously where he just went, so it'd be weird for him to double back that way, but, I mean, I don't know.
He could
or this.
I don't know.
Yeah, get the Palsy there and stay. And you can, or even advance. You can create a new cage up there.
Ooh, KO'd.
Pride to Mordheim is knocked out.
Mordheim is down.
Hey, I might actually start paying attention.
I wonder if we'll see our second overtime game today.
Ooh, that would be exciting. It would be bad on my sleep, but it'd be exciting.
What time zone are you in?
Central.
Oh, alright, so it's not quite as bad as where it is right now for me. I'm in Eastern.
Yeah. Oh, you're Eastern. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have work tomorrow. So.
I work second shift. I work nights.
Alright, so he's going for the old corner. He's got sidestep on that skink. He doesn't, because that's his. He always does. He always does this.
That's the main reason why he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not surfing that skink. Not unless you really commit a ridiculous amount of pieces. Well, not really a ridiculous amount. I mean, it would require a... I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces just to kind of get, just to even push him out.
And you wouldn't be able to get them through those tackle zones.
Yeah, that's 5 pieces though for one player. That ain't worth it. That ain't worth it.
Pretty sound. So I can see why he did that now. Why he fed back, and then it's almost like he wanted to create that sideline cage. 'Cause he does that all the time. Yeah. That's like his main strategy with the sidestep skink.
His rat ogre, going wild animal was now the problem now. Because he's on the other side of the map.
Yeah. He can't even affect anything now for 2 turns. Because now if he moves successfully again and doesn't wild animal, it's just to get back into contention. He's not close enough to blitz anything. He's effectively taking that rogue right out of the picture. Pretty smart play.
But it was a coin flip. He with some dices.
It'll be interesting to see what will be the division winner or the wild card. So far, we've got 1 division winner in and 1 wild card in. Due to the nature of one of our division winners not being able to make it, there really only was supposed to be 2 wild cards, but we ended up with 3 because of a scheduling conflict. But it is what it is. So, Dimension says more blood, less positioning. I agree.
Hey! Listen, they're all punching each other with the pillows. All right, this is the pillow bowl right now. All right. We had one person who wanted blood, but clearly the refs didn't want that to happen, so that's why he's off the pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, nah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. There's too much blood. This is literally like the NFL. No fun league. All right, this is who they are right now.
I agree. The ratings are down 20% for a reason.
Oh, the kicker wants some action now. He's ready to throw down.
He's hoping to screen again. Interesting.
I mean, he's got enough room to work with another screen.
Yeah, you almost wonder if he's just going to keep just chaining up the field. Like now he'll move to the center, so then McRob will realign the screen to the center, and now he'll move back to the sideline, all the while advancing.
That'd be such a long time. It's such a waste just to at least try and do some damage if he's going to do that. He's got to at least... Oh, he blitzed with him just to move.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Very interesting. Yeah. Prehensile tail like nothing.
Agility 5 says fuck you.
Yeah, that's true. Prehensile tail is pretty garbage anyway, for the most part.
Oh, couldn't do it. The little lineman, he tripped on his own foot.
He was really thinking about that reroll. Think he does it?
He is thinking about it, man. He's just deep. He's in deep thoughts with this. Oh, he does it. Does he? Rolls a 6. Ooh.
Yeah, nice reroll.
Oh, maybe it's a 6. I mean, that's a 6 that won't be used against him.
So now he's still got to dig his way. He's still got to dig out all that screen, or he's to go. Or is he gonna go to the center now? Yep.
You think he's?
I think he's gonna advance the cage to the center. Why not? Because then Mick Rob will move to the center, and then he can advance the cage to the left wing again, and then he'll move. And all the while, as long as the ball is going forward, he's, chewing up the turns, and he's pushing the ball downfield.
All these screens make me sick.
Oh, I agree.
This is disgusting.
But you can see it's about to happen.
This ain't Pillow Bowl. This is fucking Blood Bowl. The audience wants to see blood. There's clearly not enough blood on this pitch.
Agreed. He's gonna have to put somebody in that corner though, and he's gonna have to GFI to do it.
Do you think Rob will blitz with his rat ogre just to get close to the scheme? Do you think he will do that right now on his turn?
Right, like blitz either of the guys who are the front of the cage.
The source.
Yeah, I could see
he's
that.
not.
Hey, who knows the rules?
He ain't winning a fight against Croxigore though. That's for darn sure.
He's not. As he leaves the corner of that cage open though, I could see him sweep around and try a 1-die.
He's gonna. I think he should be able to get there. If not,
yeah, Shrock's got movement 9, dude, and horns.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even with go, there it is. So at least make it so that it's, tougher. Oh, here we go.
That's still a 2-die hit.
Yeah. Oh, it still is, but he's hoping that if he does hit him, the scatter will
fouling.
All of his.
A sneaky get.
Did you see that, Bob?
Another ejection.
Oh, another ejection. Ooh. That is not looking good.
Blood, Demented says. Well, there you go, Demented. There's your blood. It was an unsuccessful
That is not blood.
foul
That is
and an
concussion.
ejection. Well, he tried. He tried to foul.
That's a concussion, though. That ain't blood.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
it's not even
likely
a concussion.
Rob's
it's stunning. I guess it would probably lead to a concussion if you're stunned for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
So knockouts are just severe concussions then.
Yeah, I think that's like severe concussions. Like you're done skis. You're not playing. Well, that I'm not gonna lie. That gutter runner strength 3 with horns. That's about to be really effective here. I believe. He's got a fouling. Not fouling, but he's got a chance to do a block on that scheme for the ball.
Yeah. No, Slingers wasn't a wild card. They won their division because they were the 6th seed, I think. I think the 3 wild cards are Pax Romana, the Varangian Guard, and Sticks and Stones. So Sticks and Stones eliminated. Pax Romana's the first wild card trying to get in, and we'll see how Varangian Guard fares as the other.
Is he gonna re-roll it?
He is.
Re-rolls it. Oh,
likes it.
Gets double down.
He saw us ain't catching
stun.
shit. Oh, not where you wanted the ball to go. As a rat, as a Skaven coach, that's not where you wanted the ball.
But you gotta look around. Who does the the source Resumen team have left to pick up that ball? They got one guy left.
See, what worries me is that Slinak has has AG5. So he can chew through these tackle zones like they're nothing.
Again.
And dodge. He literally can go, even the pickup will be ridiculous because of all those hands on it. The pickup would still be, what, 33% or 17%? Probably need a 17%. But you could at least force the ball outside, but no, he's not trying.
He's very much aware of the position he is right now because the Lizardman team only have one person who can pick up the ball right now.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And that's exactly right. Now that might have bit Frost in the ass. I didn't even realize that. You control those skinks now. You control those skinks, and you end the half with no scores. This shifts wins into the favor of the Skaven then. Although they're probably not going to be able to stall an entire half and pull out the 1-0. That's going to be a lot of blood if they try to do that.
There's going to be a lot of blood. At that point, Frost might just try to cut his losses and just see what kind of damage he can do. But 2 skinks off the pitch. This is not the start I think Frost was looking for.
The ball is currently secure, and now they must grab it.
Interesting.
He's got a nice cage set up for that skink, but the question is, can he get out of where he's at right now? No?
There you go.
Fast. But once you grab these bozos, you can usually strangle them easily. There's
La Rose. Oh my goodness gracious. Triple push. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a gut-wrenching feeling. 3 dice, No,
triple skulls is.
Oh, that is true, but especially with Loner. Oh, that could have been so bad. But you're, with a triple dice roll, you're expecting at least a single POW, or at least a double down, not that.
Yeah, but double down doesn't help you if it was your Croxagore.
Oh yeah, look at that. Gutter Runner. Man, that Gutter Runner is ready for war. Jesus.
He's thinking about if he can get in there or not. I don't know.
I don't think he can get in there, but I think he just needs to look. I think he sort of, depending on what he does. I don't know. But since Frost didn't leave any kind of opening for another Gutter Runner blitz, you might just, I don't know, might charge in with his Rat Ogre, I think.
That could be.
Anything.
Little Rat Ogre, Leroy Jenkins action.
Man,
or he just maintains the screen. I hope for the best.
Yeah, Rob takes a long time to think about these things. He's really planning this out.
A lot of our coaches some of them are like that. Midway and Bill Dormy as well. They'll use that full 2 minutes every time. Sometimes they'll really push it, trying to get moves off.
When it hits like one and they're still moving, it's like 1 and they're still moving on their pieces. Ooh, couldn't get the dodge. Question is, does he risk it?
Ooh, a knockout. That's not good.
Okay, that's
on his horns.
Not good.
Strength up, block, runner.
Nah, man, that's not a good sign. A piece like that going down. Ooh.
There we go. set the new cage.
Well, we've been busy with all these screens. It's already turned 7. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Well, Frost burned the clock. Another question is, can he get it?
Well, if he moves to where that cage is, I think he's fine because he'll have enough movement on that skink to get in the end zone, and I don't think he has enough pieces that can prevent that skink from scoring. Like, I don't think he'll be able to screen effectively enough.
Yeah. Well, the gun runner just needs at least just a chance to snag him and maybe get double down.
Yeah, he still has his AG5 piece, right? And right now, it's gonna be. You'd have to go for some +4 tackle zones. With that piece.
Oh.
Even with AG5, that's still like, what, 33% chances on +4s? Or 50, or coin flips maybe? I mean, if they're coin flips, then. I mean, you almost have to do it. You're running out of options.
He's gonna score if he doesn't do any, if he doesn't really attack that cage.
The thing is, he only needs to mark the far corner source because the other one's already marked. Doesn't have guard, so he could even get a. I mean, I think it has strength 2, but the skink has strength 2, so he can get a 1 die on it, presuming he passes all those tackle zones via dodge and strength or agility 5.
That's a whole nother math equation right there.
Because what would he need? Would he need +4s, coin flips, or would he need +5 or better on those?
The AG5, so 1, 2.
Because he has a 5 agility.
This guy go into a tackle. This guy go into a fight is about to happen. I don't know. That's. Nice.
Into the first one wouldn't be bad, but going from +4 to +4 is.
That's pretty bad.
Even with agility 5, though, I think you would need.
It's got dodge, but I don't know.
So it's a reroll on. If it was a reroll on a coin flip, that's 75% chance. Well, we'll never know.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
And he gets a push of all things. And he has the frenzy. Right.
That is not what he was looking for.
Right.
Because now he's going to get
+5
red
needed.
die.
Thank you, Demented. So he would have needed. He would have needed a +5, which is still. It should be a +6. So that's not bad.
All right. Well, this kind of. The question is now, what do you do now?
My man Demented providing us with the information. So still, wouldn't you take that chance on to prevent a score? That's not an absurd. That's not an absurd try.
Well,
it's 33% chance.
It is a 33% chance, but like looks like Rob is like maybe he has a set in stone plan that he thinks maybe this report.
Well, he does. The screen is pretty good because now Frost only has 1 turn, and he's got those tackle zones doubled up. He's gonna have to go through them. He's not gonna be able to blitz everybody.
Yep.
Best he can do is blitz 1 through, and then he's got to deal with 2 sets of tackle zones. 55% chance with reroll. Yeah, so he should have done that. Well, I mean, far be it for me to say what he should and shouldn't have done, but that's what I would have done.
Yeah, I know that's what you've done. But I think what Rob's doing. I think what Rob did. I think this might work out good for him. I think it.
Yeah, I'm looking
I think
here.
a
It's
good
going to be
chance.
tough to score because he can't go wide with it.
No. They can only blitz one. You can only hit one guy.
On the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well,
And doesn't get what he
that
needs.
happened. It took 3 days to piece the body back together.
We're gonna need. Eh? I mean, for Frost, I mean, this is still a very much possible touchdown right now.
Right.
Because Skinks are notoriously, you know, good at this. This is what they're made to do.
They do have the stunty.
Yeah, that stunty helps a lot. Even though it makes it so much more tempting to punch them.
Very true.
Did not get the armor break on the Rat Ogre.
Here we go.
The other player stood there. Oh, wait.
Oh, mama. We got ourselves a game of Blood Bowl.
So excited, my
Yeah, we do. Oh my god, did you see those sixes?
Yes, I did.
That's doing somebody wrong. That's doing somebody wrong.
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
He doesn't get his gut on it back, but there's still at least a turn.
That team's apothecary must have the magic sponge this time. They've kicked the ball to the opponents. Now it's time to think defensively.
So he's not shying away. He's saying, try and foul me. Is that what he's saying with this?
With this setup, yeah, it looks like it. But you know one thing, Frost is gonna definitely need to protect his skinks, that's for sure. There's no more reserves. Let's look at these dice rolls that he just got on that touchdown though.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even need them that high, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's double six. That's like putting salt in the wound right there.
You wearing perfume, Jim?
No.
No, it's a scent.
No, if you're
different from
Rob,
perfume.
you better you're crossing your fingers for that
Rotting
gutter runner
Guitar
to come back.
By Tommy Hilfiger.
That's exactly what you're doing right now.
Yeah, lucky that you get the two chance at the wake ups, and you have a babe. It's got to come up.
Yeah, he has to. It's a 67% chance. Blood-wise, the babe's starting to turn out to be a good buy. Let's see. Yeah, all three of his dodges. Well, he had one bad dodge. He rolled a 2, gets a reroll, gets a 6. So literally, all of his successful dodges have become are 6. That's 3 6s. That's bad.
Have you tried that Croxiade yet, Bob?
A sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence?
Interesting
No
formation
thanks.
here.
I'll
Trying to
give
get
it
the most out of it, I guess.
I may not be the sharpest spike on the armor, but I'm not that.
There's always could be a blitz. Never know.
Or a riot.
Oh, yep, riot. That's possible too.
Here we go.
What is it? Blitz! Ooh!
Ooh.
I feel bad because I said something.
Well, you knock over and you foul that rat ogre.
Touchdowns are coming. The studio wizard has
That's
promised
what you
me at
do,
least
right?
one more before the
But who are you gonna use though? Do you really want to risk another skink? Because the past two, fouls have gone against you. That's the problem.
To come out on top?
He's definitely doing it. Look at the position.
Yeah.
Doesn't need
look
to.
at that. Oh!
Oh
That's
man!
Lose the straw. That's a gone rat ogre.
That's meat grinder right there.
That is meat grinder. That's retirement. You're gonna, the retirement he's gonna get is like, okay, look, you did good for us. Here's some cheese. Now, step into this machinery, and then we can talk later.
Yeah, it's some rat burgers for everybody.
Yeah, rat burgers for everybody. That's exactly what's about to happen.
There you go, Demented. There's your blood. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, there's. It'd probably be still salty. Oh my goodness, that's such a big loss.
That's brutal. That's brutal. That was a hell of a blitz.
That blitz.
That's what happens though. I said he
Definitely.
left him out on an island out there.
He did, but oh, Rob is a little bit upset about this, and I think he should be, because man, that's just unfortunate luck right there.
Yeah, it's rough.
But it's the state of the game. You love it and you hate it. Unfortunately.
Blood Bowl is a harsh and fickle mistress.
Indeed. So, if you're Rob, I'm probably gonna use that Mighty Blow Storm Vermin on one of those skinks.
True, it wasn't a special rat ogre, Demented pointed out.
Wasn't special, but
I mean, for the purposes of using him in the playoffs, it hurts.
yeah, this is a playoff. That's a very big loss for a playoff match. Or even your bank account. That's gonna drop a little bit.
You got anything cool recorded on your WizWool box other than old Blood Bowl matches, Jim?
Yes. I'm
Especially when you consider he has to deal with all those Saurus Strength 4
Strength 4
and
then a
the
Strength
Croxagore.
6. Strength 6.
Lizards are just broken. I've always said they are.
The only way you can beat lizards is with claws. That's your best option.
It helps definitely.
Like you would literally have to make a dedicated team to take on lizardmen. Oh. Well, there goes one skink. No long-term effect though.
There's not much you can do here. Even to
Not
muster up
much.
a knockdown is going to be difficult.
Did he blitz at all? He is milking that 0 though.
I don't believe so. I didn't see. Did he blitz that turn?
No, he didn't. He didn't get a chance to, but oh, his gunner runner still stays down. He gets a 1.
So, none of the knocked out players seem to have awoken in time for the
This
next
match is
down.
definitely not looking
That
good
must be one heck of a dream there.
for Rob.
One team is lighter player, not a significant difference, but it can impact the game.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Well, his priority's obviously got to be to score as soon as possible and try to be as unmaimed as possible.
Now, if you're Frost, how do you don't want your team to get injured because you know people can get bloodthirsty at this, you know, at certain point. I know that it's still a rat team, but you know, any given foul can still end a life.
Well, how hurt was Marcus Aurelius? He was just badly hurt, right? His skink.
Yeah, skink, yeah, no long-term effect.
Yeah, I think he's.
So he's still got. So he's still got an oppo, but and I mean even if that skink did get like majored injured, I don't think he's gonna use an oppo on a 0 SPP skink.
Got his thrower on the pitch now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That ball's starting to look a little tatty. When are they going to replace it?
I don't know, Rob, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please!"
His runner didn't wake up. That's brutal.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, I know. Oh, just a 1. That's rough. Riot.
Ouch.
That is no bueno.
That is not good for the Rats. Trying to pull out a 2-1. Yeah. Losing a turn right off the second half.
Well, unless he wants to try and milk it and manage to get in overtime.
Get in overtime. Nice. That's true. That almost becomes your pivoting strategy. Yeah. But man, you're gonna lose a lot of rat bodies.
That's a
mucking with something like that.
That's trying to do something like that. But at the same time too, that's another dice roll. That's another dice roll because if he gets that ball, you know it's done. Without your red ogre, you're not gonna break through.
No, exactly.
So there's gonna be this. He could try and milk it and see if he gets lucky enough to get that coin flip. Because I think if he does get the ball in overtime, if he does make it overtime, I think he could still at least pull it out. But first things first, he's got to score.
Definitely being very measured on his turn. Doesn't want to expose his rats to anything that he shouldn't expose them to.
But in the next 2 turns, we're going to be talking about how much rats could be dead. Because you know Frost is going to be aggressive on this Because I know because I'm pretty sure he's going to start seeing some, you know, some swords just to at least get in the way and some tackle boxes. Because you want some conflict. That's all you want.
This is a big game, Bob. How do you feel about being at such an important...
I tell you, the other idea might just be just score as you can, and then with the time running out, just screen long enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, it could work. Yeah, but the problem with those screens is just that's just kind of like a gamble too. You're just hoping that he'll make a stake.
Right.
It all depends what happens. Oh, he's doing a little blitz. Oh, he can't get.
Oh. Ooh, one re-rolling one.
Snake eyes. Ugh. Couldn't get what he wanted. He clearly wanted at least to skink off the pitch. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. If he can at least get maybe 2 more skinks, KO'd or injured, possibly KO'd, then he still has there's still a good chance of him attempting, making this
that right there
happen.
made me think he was playing for the overtime. Like he's assuming he's going to score, and he's trying to get skinks off the pitch, like you said, because he's got 2 ejections and an injury. So if he can get those remaining skinks off the pitch, pull a score out on turn 15 or 16 or 14 even, then he's in great shape, because the Lizard Man team without skinks is done for, especially if they have to play in overtime.
Yeah.
That being said, the likelihood of him removing 3 more skinks seems pretty low.
It is low, but he's still got 2 Storm Vermin with Mighty Blow who look pretty damn hungry.
True.
I mean, he's also got a lineman with tackle and block, so all he needs to do is just kind of clear away a little bit.
That was proper procedure. I'm not sure what he means, unless he means that attack on the skink. Oh. Always blitz a skink. That's the cardinal rule of playing lizard men against lizards, I guess. Always blitz a skink.
It is, but just going for those skinks just kind of shows him more and more that he has to play for that overtime.
Mm-hmm. See, now here's the thing you worry about. Frost has gone pretty aggro. He's left nobody in the backfield. Yes. So now, if we can get a couple of those rats free, then they're off to the damn races before you even know what happened. At least happens to me all the time. Whenever I play against rats, I go, what the?
And they will go bye-bye. If you're not careful.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
Puts his gun runner on the Suarez with Mighty Blow.
Right next to a teammate.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty...
Oh, he's blitzing him.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh, but it doesn't give him what he needs.
There you go.
It's
Burns up those rerolls, though.
Unfortunately.
Which is interesting. He's going to have to get that ball.
He is going to have to get the ball, but it's still an 83% chance. Still a good chance.
Yeah, but I mean, he gets that ball. He still has to then get it around to the other thing. He's goes those lizard men are not necessarily catching up, but they're going to be breathing down his neck soon. If he doesn't go for the ball shortly.
Unfortunately, his Agility 5 has wrestle instead of block, so that's gonna be unfortunate if one of those guys would block. You know, get it.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't go after it with his thrower. And try to throw it.
I've often wondered, who will win in a fight between you and
he might throw it. He might throw it to that lineman who's still, you know, in the backfield.
To say that the matter has already been settled.
Trying to T-base all his guys. Smart.
Oh, gets away from the.
Couldn't get to them all, but
wow.
got to a good chunk of them.
Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, you know, right now, is one of his linemen's about to get surfed, though.
Yeah, Quaylat's about to get surfed.
I'm going surfing. I'm going surfing.
Surfing USA.
There you go.
Surfing skating.
Need to be close. So close they can
That's our
smell your
copyright. That's
breath
our
and see
copyright for the
dead
day.
insects.
Yep.
Oh, what? Oh my goodness!
I mentioned to get my first strike on YouTube for copyright. What the hell was that he did?
What just happened?
Did he try to dodge?
Yeah,
he
that was a
succeeded
dodge.
the bonehead, failed the dodge, went for a reroll. It's got to be a misclick.
It had to be a misclick.
Doe,
I don't know
LOL.
about
Frost says Doe, LOL. So we're just going to go ahead and assume a hearty misclick there.
Yeah, I'm assuming one too. But you know what he... I can guarantee he's going to use that Storm Vermin. Actually, maybe not the Storm Vermin. Maybe he'll just use that lineman with tackle. I don't know, but he's going to have to hit one of those schemes, though.
Yeah. Well, I think his first priority is to secure the ball and get him away from his own end zone.
A great game so far. We seem to be having a little dull moment.
But you know the good news is his lineman is still alive for the next turn.
Yeah. He's going after that skink.
Yeah.
He's got tackle.
He's got the idea. Just doesn't have to follow up.
Maybe a foul later. Probably not. Oh, maybe.
I don't know about that. But that mistake that Frost did, that could cost him. That could cost him that could cost him getting in overtime.
Well, we're gonna see. Still gonna be a tall order to get in the end zone.
It is still, but you never know, man.
Oh, it's not gonna be impossible. I mean, he's got the pieces downfield, and he's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
And for all that's happened, he still has the guy in reserve, and if he could wake up his gutter runner, it's even without the rat, he's still in it. The ogre, I mean, he's still in it.
Well, the good news is at least he's gonna save his lineman piece.
That speed will be difficult to catch.
Tail jump. All you need is the tail.
Well, the push is all I need there. Very interesting. Ran right out of time. I'm sure you would have liked to move those last two pieces.
I'm pretty sure he would too. I don't know. He does like doing a lot of dodges though.
Look at this. Passes the bonehead like it's nothing. Gets up.
Yep. Man, I mean, this is a pretty good Cruxigore. I mean, he has not failed, you know, that bonehead roll.
No, only mine fails 4 out of 6 times. 7 out of 9. Other numbers.
The GOD5. Could he go for it? I don't know. He could be. Let me swear that. He gets right there. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's his game plan gonna be. I'm thinking that he's just gonna maybe attempt to score next turn.
Possibly.
Because he still has that lineman. It's just too going for it. That's just the thing that's like, I don't know about.
Well, I think he's going to try to score closest to the turn 16 to force the overtime and hope to win the coin toss, because he'll still have a full complement of team as long as he doesn't sustain any more nasty injuries.
The fans seem very
Going for the blitz.
maybe a few bits of
Up KO.
Yeah, but he's got the babe, so hopefully he can get both of those back.
Yeah.
But still, now he's kind of penned in.
Yeah. Do you trust your agility 5 to go through, you know, those three tackle boxes?
Those ones, yeah, because they're all just ones. So with a dodge, what are they? 67s? With a dodge is like 75 or 83%. I mean, one in isn't even going to be one. So one to one, then the one to the other one, and one out. So it's going to be like, what? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus?
I thought it was gonna be like 2 plus. You know, I thought it was gonna be 2 plus.
Probably 2 plus. It's probably 2 plus. 2 plus with a reroll.
That's
yeah, it's 2 plus. It's 2 plus with a fucking built-in reroll.
He's ridiculous.
Those don't even count.
Yeah.
AG5 is stupid.
It is fucking stupid. So, do you think he's gonna score this turn? You think he's gonna make an attempt to score this turn?
Possibly.
Never mind. That's scratch the board. That is
now
not
what the hell is he now? I did not expect this. I did not expect him to base and use his ball carrier to provide a strength assist. I did not expect this.
This is like risking it.
He's Stalin. He's Joseph Stalin for the overtime.
He's just got a whole. He's just crossing his fingers and see how long his boys can last.
And there hasn't really been sustained injuries outside of the couple of knockouts. The one not really on this drive, so he really. It's not like he's hurt him so far, so he can afford to kind of muck around.
What do you do now?
You gotta push him to where. Yeah, I was about to say you gotta push him there.
Less pressure on the ball.
Yeah, that's what I want. Push him. And then maybe you move that guy downfield as far as you can to set up another piece to try to hand off to. But oh no, there you go. Base that Saurus. Yeah, that's a good idea. But what about
watch
that?
out,
There's
man.
a skink down there that's gonna be able to just drop the hammer on him without much difficulty.
Gonna. Maybe he'll drop the hammer.
Here we go. That helps him.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
murderous little beasts.
That's a KO. That's his. Yeah, that's one of his preferred ball carriers. All right. He's gotta knock down that one with, like, you know, block and sidestep, and I think set to at least. He's gotta stand that piece up though. Oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
How does he do this? How? That's not natural. So, do you think he's just letting his line just lay on the ground just to be sneaky?
I don't know.
Because he has not touched that darn thing in a while, and that's like starting to make me wonder what's going on.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Oh, he could have. Okay, he's blitzing with somebody.
Well, sure.
Okay, he's blitzing with a skink.
Yeah, he's gonna skink blitz.
I was about to say, there is no way I would have not blitzed with that source if I knew I had an open shot.
That's it. Force him back and then pow.
It appears forgotten. There's always that chance that he's straight forgotten.
True. Yeah, that could be it.
I've done that before.
Ooh.
Right off the bat, gets the palsy wowsy.
Yeah, the palsy.
And an injury or a knockout. Stun.
Knockout. That's
still 17% catch. Not gonna.
All right.
But he has another free skink to run down and pick the ball up. In fact, there's no markings. Oh, there's markings for him. I mean,
but it's still that tackle, rat lineman who's like right on his ass if he does go for break for that ball. Because that's a GFI just to get there.
Yeah, but who cares? I mean, you steer it up. You're in the lead. You get the ball, then it's really him to try to do something.
Maybe he's gonna. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna look at. Oh.
Sure, he's gonna do something.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Sometimes the
rest in peace.
Ooh, Lash to Bidet. Billadoo is out.
No.
Your Bedouy. Not good. Not good for the Rats.
Definitely not good.
As Skaven's hijinks finally caught up with them. There it is. Now. It's yes, that's bad. But it comes with a free Frogurt. That's good. The Frogerts contain benzines. That's bad.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That is very bad.
The doll is haunted. Oh, that's bad. But it's on sale. That's good. Interesting. I think he's thinking of just how screwed he is. Oh wait, here we go.
Absolutely have to stop him.
He knows he has that piece. You know what? That's his ladder piece. He's not forgotten. He's keeping him protected by keeping him on the ground.
Yeah, it's a gamble. That's where it's at. That's where it's gonna be at because it's two going for it.
There you go. No, never mind.
Guy wants to live. Guy likes to live on the edge.
we going to see him try to pick that ball up?
Maybe.
Probably not, right?
I mean, probably not, but it would be fun to watch and see if he succeeds. Yeah, probably.
Well, it would be.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with those...
Trying to get that stink off the pitch. What do we have? Nothing.
Ooh, a foul. Man. Rob's getting thirsty for something. He's trying. He wants something to happen.
He's trying. He's trying to keep the Skinks from being able to pick the ball up, but unfortunately that failed foul is going to come back and hurt him.
Yeah. If that foul would have succeeded, oh man, that could have been some that could have been some more blood against these two teams. That would have been more excitement.
Going for the ball, but can they pick it up?
Gets the push.
Yep. No, he has to do is block that other rat down to free up his skink on the ground to pick the ball up
and that should be game then at that point. I would at least think so.
It's gonna be very hard.
The attacker has an assist.
That ends up being because
I think it's best, if he's gonna do anything, it's gonna have to be the Hail Mary with his agility 5 thrower. Well, gutter runner. But he's gonna be a thrower at that point.
yeah, that's looking like I mean, he has no incentive to go anywhere with that. Just form your cage, move the skink out, move the Saurus out to the corner, and now you have a pretty rock solid cage featuring 3 Saurus and a Croxagore.
Missing that. Oof.
They're building a cage around the ball. It's a solid tactic.
Man,
that's pretty much it.
This is looking like a victory for Frost and the Lizardman team.
Yeah, he's gonna need a miracle here.
Yeah.
He does have that AG5 piece though. So can he mark the 2 corners, bust in, get the... I mean, let's see. There's always... He's got a reroll.
Talk about marking. So let's see. He needs 1, 2, 5, 6 movement. But at least attempt to blitz. If we're talking about the gutter runner that's on the ground.
Well, he needs to do it with the AG5 one. Shit, you don't want to do all those dodges. No, that's
those kinds of dodges are gonna be rough for well, maybe he's gonna try his.
Haha, here's some friends.
He's just not gonna have the time. Now that riot's really looming large.
That riot, really backfired.
Well, that worked perfectly for Frost.
Unity is strength.
He's not gonna be able to get the ball, throw a lick on him. It's gonna be too late. This guy can't even get to the end zone. His ladder piece is 1 away from where he needs to be to get into the end zone. So he's going to have to move him 1 up. No, there you go. He can't win now.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
Oh, yeah.
Should be good.
That's conceding defeat right there, what he just did. Unless he just dodges Warg away back towards the end zone.
Which would be pretty fun to watch.
Well, yeah, it's either that or he's basically...
But he's taking that L.
Yeah, he can't. You know? Really do that.
Yeah.
There he did it. He did it.
Yeah. He's not conceding defeat just yet.
Yep. So it's possible now. He's got his thrower.
He's still fighting.
He's got his thrower too, so he's got to like try to get the ball down, get it to the thrower, throw to that guy, and Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
I don't know. Man. That's a large bargain.
Oh, it's not gonna happen, but it could.
Oh, yeah, I think that's game.
Yeah, he's gonna lock that cage right down. But maybe not, because follow me here. If he can take that Saurus down and keep Schrock standing, Schrock can bust that cage with relative ease, because this guy will be down and he'll have the horns, so it'll be a 2-dive for him, and then it's just a matter of getting the ball into the hands of the thrower.
Is it bad that I really want this to happen so we could just talk about overtime?
I know, I want it to happen too. Be our second overtime. Very interesting. But I think he's not going to, because he's going to flee with the ball carrier. And that's going to complicate things.
Yeah.
He's smart to flee with the ball carrier. But... Boo. Oh, look at that. That sidestep. That's very lethal.
It is lethal.
Like, what do you do to that? Like, you can't do anything. That's effectively, like, indefensible. The bonehead doesn't matter. Rerolls it, passes the loner. Who cares? Eats loner for breakfast. I really think it said bonehead twice. I think it was like bonehead, loner, bonehead.
Oh, yeah,
he rerolled the bonehead. Oh! Too little, too late.
Yeah, a little, yeah. Some last words of, like, inspiration.
We are about to sunset the season for our lone Skaven playoff appearing team, one of two Skaven teams in Nuffleby Braised, division winner. Brittany Privateers 2. They are not going to proceed.
Close and personal, Bob.
However, we must congratulate Pax Romana and Josiah Frost for earning an entry into the second round of the Nuffle Challenge Series, alongside the Goth Bondage Party and Slingers. Will they be joined by Varangian Guard, or will they be joined by Dumpster Diving Lizards? Will we see two Lizards in the second round, or will we see the Norsemen prevail? Very exciting stuff. And all you listeners out there, and watchers, of course, unless you're somehow blind and listen to Twitch, which is possible. I don't want to pigeonhole anybody. Make sure you check out nvp-pro.com.
You can just feel the excitement from his voice.
Oh, he got the palsy.
He got the palsy.
Not gonna make a difference. Not helping him.
Oh yeah.
Not helping him.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. What he's gonna need to do. He's gonna need to go use his gutter runner, pick up the ball, and then.
It's impossible. There's no way.
Yeah. He really needed that ball to go out of bounds. If he was just got lucky enough.
Correct. Since he blitzed with that guy, he can't do anything else with him, and he's also out of movement. So, and if he had used one of the other pieces, he would have needed to do the throw, and if he would have needed to do the throw, he wouldn't have had the movement to get the throw to the latter piece. So, it's a sad day for them.
Yep.
They shall not advance.
Nope, they shall not. But still a good game. That
was a very good game.
That riot really hurt him now.
The riot and the blitz with the rat ogre going down. Those were all tough things to overcome for the privateers. Now what does PAX do here? Do they try to get that score again or more injuries? Because, I mean, they're still in the dance. They'll have potentially 2 more games to play. Well, 1 more game to play and another one if they somehow find themselves in the championship game. Oh, son of a bitch is injured. Oh, and another punishing armor injury.
That is gruesome.
It is.
Well, they're gonna need a good off season to recover from this kind of from 2 pieces that just lost their movement. Or is it?
Yeah, I know it was. The strength was the other one. But
yeah, strength, and then what did the Storm Vermin get?
I think he was just badly hurt. I hope.
I hope so too. If not, then yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Rob could be looking in a debt.
Ooh, another pausing. Still going for blood. Thinking about the SPP that he could carry into the second round.
That's what he'd say.
Yep, he really wants it. Yep, see, that guy's 1 point away.
All this focus on the ball
he needs it. He wants it. That's all you can think about.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna reroll that dice. Doesn't reroll?
Down the ball carrier before he can move it up the field.
Doesn't reroll.
Well, that would have been good the turn ago. Would have been good.
Oh yeah, that kind of thing would have been perfect. That would exactly
would have been stupid perfect, but
yeah,
not gonna happen now.
Yeah, the gutter runner, one of his gunner runners picks up the ball, starts running with it, then throws it down the field, and you see the touchdown, and everyone goes crazy. You're like,
it's in the hole. It's in the hole.
I think they're waiting for the ball now.
Is he really gonna try that?
He needs the points.
He needs the points. He's gonna go for the pass.
He kept the reroll for that reason.
Oh my god.
Hoping he would trigger the wrestle. That's not gonna happen. It happened.
Come on.
It happened.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
No!
It happened.
No!
It happened, ladies and gentlemen. Even though Cabal TV cut out, yes, the 17, which would have been a hard 6, he needed a hard 6 because Stunty, and the distance away, and he did it.
You gotta be shitting me!
He did it, ladies and gentlemen. Pax
Romana. Oh my god! That's not even like the play.
Stump Chunkman scores 2 touchdowns on the strength of a successful pass at the end in garbage time.
And he gets
the
MVP.
Ridiculous.
That Skink's about to get a promotion.
And
gets the point for making the pass.
So we have 4 armor breaks to 9 armor breaks, 2 expulsions to 0, 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 1 pass, no touchdowns. Ball possession, 62% of the time Pax Romana had the ball. 50% of the time was in the opponent's half. Of course, we saw the 1 pass and the 1 catch. 39 blocks succeeded versus 21 blocks succeeded. And that's what a ridiculous strength advantage will get you with all those Sauruses. 3 injuries inflicted to 1 injury inflicted. and of course the 106 yards and 20 yards to 42 on the other side there. And then of course looking through the blocks sustained and blocks caused, and then the story of the game was the injuries, and then a lot of SPP for
only 9 armor breaks. That's surprising for like the Lizardman.
Let's see if we can get Frost in here to talk about this. He needs to come in for a couple of things. Give us some perspective here.
Ooh. Well, this was definitely an exciting match. You know, I think people were rewarded with a good playoff match, I think.
Yeah, so far all the playoff matches have been pretty exciting. For those who haven't seen them, they can check them out on our YouTube channel, which is accessible through our website, mvp-pro.com, the little YouTube link, and we'll have all the matches uploaded. There's our man. So Frost, tell me, turn 16, 17% pass into the end zone.
We've got to try it.
What?
You got to try it, right?
You gotta try it.
That was a new level for Stump Chuckman, man. You have to try it. Well played to Mick Rob. I can't believe it. I mean, the Brittanny privateers have normally had my measure, to be honest. So, I mean, I was incredibly lucky, I think, in many ways. I was a bit dirty at the start. I don't know if Mick was very impressed by that, but I mean, I have this policy that I have extra skinks and you know, for competition play, man. It's a sneaky git, and it's.
Did you play the privateers in the regular season?
I played them and I lost to them horribly. Well, I think they beat me 4-0 at one point. I've played them twice. I've played them twice in the regular season. I think the second time. I think the first time they beat me horribly 4-0 and I wasn't ready for it. And then I thought, and then I thought, I was specifically targeting players. There was no, I was going there for. He has some dedicated. What did me in that? I mean, at one point I was skinkless. I mean, even I normally go in with extra skinks in the first match I played him, and so I know he's got some dedicated. What I would as a Lizardman coach call dedicated skink hunters. So I was definitely targeting them pretty early on.
That's the question I wanted to ask you. What was your first impression when you lost your 2 skinks on fouling? Like what was your first thing going through your head?
Well, I was in a fence, and 2 skinks down for me in a fence is no real issue. The main, what was going through my head was I've got 2 on the bench. I've got 2 on the bench for the second half. I've got 2 down to fouling. I would have liked to have got something a little bit more for that, but never mind. One of them was a sneaky git as well. That was why I was a bit like, oh dear. But I wasn't worried. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm normally quite humble about these things, and I genuinely am. But I didn't. It's not a great stress for me, to be honest, to be 2 skinks down when I'm in attack and I've got the ball. The key thing for me at that point was always what I always think at this point is protect that skink that's got the ball, and the other skinks are expendable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that explains Mick Rob's strategy of just going after your skinks full tilt, because he did that against you before, and obviously it must have succeeded. In the regular season, judging by the losses. So you've avenged your regular season losses. You're in the Elite Four, the Final Four, I guess I should say, for the Knuckle Challenge series, alongside the Goth Bondage Party, Slingers, and the winner, which we don't know yet because that match hasn't occurred yet, between Varangian Guard and Dumpster Diving Lizard. So potential to see another Lizard Man team, potential to see a Norse team, but you're a wild card. You made it. You knocked off a division winner. A highly seeded division winner, as a matter of fact. I think
I know.
Maybe the 3rd or 4th overall.
Mick had a fantastically good season. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Injured his Rat Ogre -.
Oh man, that was savage too. That Blitz Rat Ogre injury, and then Ryan.
I mean, I can't.
That was just savage.
I can't deny that if I got that. I can't deny if I got the Ratto go down, that wasn't going to foul him as well, to be honest.
I know that you were setting up the foul. I was watching you set up the foul.
Oh, but that Ratto go was. I was determined.
Because you blitzed from the back, and the only reason you would blitz from the back is so that when you went down, you'd be pushing him towards the guy you had already set up there, so that you just only had to bring down a couple more pieces to set the foul.
the thing is, as well, in the first half as well, when I got the Ratogo, the Ratogo was a serious problem for me, and because as you might have noticed, I do tend to favour sideline caging and stuff, and the frenzying Ratogo was. Yeah, well, I think it works for me really well. And so the frenzying Ratogo is a serious problem for sideline caging. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, in the first half I managed to deal with it because I lured him over to one side of the pitch. Well, that was part of my thought. You know, part of my thinking was if get that Ratogo to one side of the pitch, which it did. And then he can't blitz me really, and so I moved everyone over to the other side. And the Ratogo was stood there for a couple of going, what the hell do I do? Basically, while animaling all the time.
Yeah, so. we code your formation back to the turtle formation, because you literally protect that ball like every side that you can think of.
You did though. That was funny. Exactly. He doubled back to isolate the Rat Ogre, and then he had to burn a blitz that he couldn't even use just to get a +2 on the movement to get him back over to basically be in contention again.
He's a really good player, though, so I consider myself incredibly lucky. And Nuffle blessed me a lot, to be honest. So, I mean, 17% on the last. You got to try it, man.
I mean, it was already, it was already done. There was nothing needing.
Exactly.
At that point, so sure, why doesn't he just throw that on there for you, because that checks out. But
that was a good game. It was really good fun.
Yeah. Thank all our viewers for tuning in, for McRob and Frost and Knockout Joe and myself here with another edition of Nuffle Be Praised. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it will be the new year. So this is MVP. Remember MVP-pro.com. Check out more great action. Check out our YouTube.